Welcome to the Ayurvedic Way, where we explore ancient health and cooking secrets from India that have helped people live in balance for thousands of years. I'm Randall Mark.
I'm Amrita Sondhi. Today we're going to teach you the secrets of effective weight loss, which does not necessarily mean going on a crash diet or eating less. Get to know your body type, eat accordingly. We're making a fresh lentil salad, which is delicious, easy, and satisfying.
I get a chance to talk to Tommy Europe, the star of the hit TV show Bulging Brides and the Last 10 Pounds Boot Camp, all about how to actually lose weight without going on a diet but using proper exercise according to your body type. This is going to be a great show. On this episode, we're really talking about effective weight loss. Many people battle with weight loss, and everyone, wants to feel the right weight. But the key, I think, in the Ayurvedic way is that you have to understand your body type before you eat.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And it's like a temperature. You're always trying to stay at the right temperature. And you're either going to add raw foods or you're going to decrease them and eat more warming foods. And you'll learn all about this in the cookbook, The Modern Ayurvedic Way, or on this show.
I learned so much understanding about what my body type is. Pizza, I'm more fiery.
Yes.
And when I learn to eat foods according to that, I'm finding the right balance.
Absolutely.
It's not about eating less food, folks. It's about eating the right food. Whole grains, natural products, and the right food for your body type. What are we making?
We're making agar-agar.
Okay.
We're making a dessert. It's really a jello, but it's made with this agar-agar, which is actually a seaweed. And we found this in like a Chinatown. Looks like a powder of some kind. And that's the best place to buy it, is Chinatown. It's also
I just put the whole thing in?
Just pour it in.
Into boiling water.
We're dissolving it just like we would gelatin.
Okay, I'll show Mike here this thing.
We can turn that off, actually, because I think it will dissolve. It's quite high.
Yeah.
We're just dissolving the agar-agar.
And you're telling me it looks like a grass? Like a long
China grass, exactly.
I've never seen it before in my life.
It's beautiful. It's like a gloss piece of grass. It's seaweed. And very inexpensive to buy, very wonderful to use.
I'll finish doing that.
As you all know, the nutrients of seaweed has, they're wonderful. I'm popping the fruit in. It's nice to use colorful fruit. So I've used kiwis and strawberries, but you can really use the fruit of your choice. If you want it sweeter, add pineapple. And very shortly, Randall's going to pour.
I'll pour this right in here.
Thank you very much.
So I'm just putting apple juice in. There's no sugar in here. But you get the sweetener from the berries and from the apple juice.
Exactly.
So now this liquid is ready to be poured right into there.
Yeah,
and then this will just set then?
This will set. The agar-agar works just like a gelatin, and it will set beautifully. We'll place this aside. Oh, isn't that gorgeous?
Give him a shot of that, because that looks beautiful. What I love is that there's just natural sugars in there rather than putting all the sugar that most jellos require. Coming up after the break, we're going to talk about a 12-day cleanse. Most people think that a cleanse is about starving yourself for 12 days. It's not. It's about getting your body to the right metabolism so your body can digest the food once you begin to eat, introducing all these different foods. I've learned so much. I can't wait for you guys to learn about a 12-day cleanse. We also make a light lentil salad that is absolutely gorgeous. Welcome back. On this episode of the Ayurvedic Way, we're talking about effective weight loss. Now, Amrita, you've been talking about a cleanse, a 12-day cleanse. Most people think of a cleanse as starving yourself for 12 days. What is a fast and why is it important? A cleanse, sorry.
Well, a cleanse, that's a really good thing. We slowly cut out certain foods, and you come down onto the 5th and 6th day onto just liquids, and then you slowly reset and add the foods back into your diet. This resets your metabolism. It gets the body into a state which is easier to absorb nutrients.
That's the key. I think you talk about an oil change in the car. Everyone understands the idea of that, of like, clearly my car has got stuff in it that the oil gets dirty, I need to cleanse it. This is the same way as our bodies, is that in order for our bodies to actually absorb nutrients properly, it's nice to be able to taper out the usage of some foods, and we explain that on air, on the website and on the screen. We'll have a graphic about that, and it'll come down and you reintroduce these foods back up in the last, the second part of the
Absolutely,
cleanse.
that's exactly it. And it helps the digestive system to keep working, and it just brings our memories up, our clarity going, and gives us energy.
Well, that's a fantastic idea. We're making a salad. It's not a soup, it's a salad. Explain what we've got to do here, because this is, I got some soup stock
that's
here.
right. So we've got masoor dal lentils, again a complex fiber.
Okay.
I'm going to pour that in. I've got cut celery here. I've got carrots chopped. I just want to show you how easy it is to eat wholesome and healthy. And in the first days of the cleanse, you can have all of this. We're saving the parsley, lemon juice, and salt to season later.
Okay.
They're fresh.
And I'm going to pour in just a vegetable stock right in that.
The vegetable stock adds tons of flavor to this very simple dish.
Now, what do I do? I bring this to a boil, or what do I do here?
Yes, bring that to a boil.
Okay.
And we'll adjust for liquid as we go on, because this is not a soup. If it gets too dry, we'll add a little bit of water, but ideally we won't. The vegetables have water in them. So when we cover this and cook it in its own juices, all the flavors will mingle in and it'll be pretty dry. But check it from time to time.
So we're going to let that sit now. Do I just kind of let it simmer? Once it's at a boil, I just bring it back down to simmer?
Exactly. I just want to caution you that when you begin a cleanse, make sure you've checked with your physician first to ensure this is good and what you need. And as Randall said earlier, make sure that you're not pregnant, you don't have medical needs, special things. Also, check your body type. Know that if you're Vata, you might not need a cleanse, a complete cleanse. Okay, so the 2 days.
Why not? I'm not curious. Explain that to me.
Well, Vata metabolizes food very, very quickly. They need to eat quite often in a day. Oh. And if they go 2 days without food, they might just totally collapse.
Right.
So those last final 2 days, but whereas Pitta can do it, and so can Kapha. Kapha really benefits from that. The mind quietens so much in those 2 days.
You know, that's a very interesting thing, because for me, I mean, I'm Pitta, I'm pretty active, pretty engaged. The moment I start, stopping a lot of carbohydrate foods, I get kind of panicky. But then there's kind of a period where I start to relax, and all of a sudden I feel a bit more calm. I think it's sluggish, but it's actually not.
That's it.
It's a bit more clarity. You mentioned to me once, you were talking about these meditations that people do in India.
Yes.
And how the priests tell them you have to get rid of the carbs before you go on. Explain that.
Well, when we get the foods out of our system, our minds quieten. You'll have to try it to really see the effect. So I do encourage you to try it. Check with your doctor first. Check your body types. I have a winter cleanse in there too, because in the winter you don't want to have those 2 days of no food. In those days you eat lentils and rice together, and that's what I suggest Vata would do in the 2 empty days. They would just eat mung dal, which is absorbed easily by all.
That's another lentil, right?
That's a very good lentil, and it's a broken one. And you have that with rice. You cook it quite a lot, and it's a very simple food for the body to digest. And you get your complex carbs and proteins again.
Wow. Well, again, here is an excellent source of both carbohydrates, nutrients, and you've got your proteins in there because you've got the lentils. When we come back, I get a chance to talk to Tommy Europe. He's an expert at fitness instructor and is star of a hit TV show called Bulging Brides, and also the Last 10 Pounds boot camps. He talks about the essence that the important part of losing weight is actually exercise. Make sure you check him out. Welcome back. On this episode of the Ayurvedic Way, we're talking about effective weight loss. We're not talking about starving yourself, we're talking about actually engaging your body in the right foods and the right exercise. I got a chance to talk to Tommy Europe, the star of the hit TV show The Last 10 Pounds Boot Camp and Bulging Brides.
Everyone wants to lose weight, but very few of us understand that diets can actually make us gain weight because we end up lowering our metabolism level to burn fewer calories. Tommy Europe is an ex-football player turned professional trainer and now hosts the TV show Bulging Brides. I went to talk to him about the fastest way to lose weight.
Tommy, you've been on TV working with people that I look at and go, how did you get them to lose weight? Everyone has this mindset that weight loss is about just, not eating. That's the number one myth. What are you finding? What's something you can give to people that says, here's how you lose weight properly?
You have to lose weight properly, it's a three-prong approach. First of all, you have to eat correctly. It doesn't mean going on these fad diets here and there. It's got to be something that you can do for the rest of your life. Otherwise, you're not going to stick to it.
You got a lifestyle. You got to make sure you can
Lifestyle
sustain
change,
it.
exactly.
Okay.
Cardio, huge component. Resistance training, huge component.
How much cardio?
It depends on the person. I definitely say if somebody wants to lose weight, minimum 3 days a week.
And how much? Like an hour, half an hour?
I prefer doing interval style training, so periods of fast,
High intensity kind of stuff.
yes. Periods of high intensity followed by a period of rest or lower intensity.
So if I'm in the gym 3 times a week doing cardio and doing interval, high intensity, half an hour? Is that
Half
enough?
hour will be good, especially when you're starting out. 20 minutes might even be good.
So
And then
20
you can
minutes,
just
3
build up.
times a week, that's a great start.
To start off, yes.
Okay, then you'll add to that.
And then you add, as your fitness level improves, obviously you have to challenge yourself that much more. It's about pushing yourself beyond your comfort zones. And I think that's one of the biggest problems that people have. They get in these nice, comfortable places, and they stay there. They do the same program for years. Pretty much most programs, you can be the best program in the world. It's good for a couple
You got
months.
to tweak the body, you got to change, you got to challenge it.
Always change the variables, keep it interesting so you don't get bored, and then your body always gets a new stimulus.
Tommy, let me ask you this, because you work with, one of the shows you do is Bulging Brides, women that want to lose the weight to fit into their dress. Give me some of your challenges on that, because you have a short period of time.
It's a short period of time. A lot of it is attitude. A lot of people that come on the show, especially women that are getting married, obviously that's their main focus, losing enough weight to fit into their dress. Every woman wants to look great on their wedding day, so they'll do whatever it takes. That's what they say.
Right.
They'll
do whatever they take. So like,
yeah,
no.
They can say it, but sometimes the mind just kind of shuts off, and it's just a process of getting them going, showing them different exercises. It's not going to be easy.
How do you get them to motivate? How do you motivate them so it comes from inside?
Once I get to know somebody, I'm a pretty good judge of character, and then you just give them little cues, or little things for them to worry about or think about, whether it's fitting into that dress, wanting to look great when they go on their honeymoon, they're going to be in a bathing suit.
Right.
Just little things like that, throw them in, especially with the women, you can always add shopping in. That's always a good one.
Tom, one last question about food, because obviously you're in the gym a lot, doing cardio, doing resistance training. Why is eating the right food important to bring up my metabolism?
It's the difference of, think of your car. You put bad gas in your car, it's not going to run very well. You got to put good gas in the car, you got to have a good mix of your carbs, your proteins, and your fats. And when people cut out one of those food groups, it's over. I mean, because you can't stick to it.
Okay, so you say don't just reduce carbs, don't have any carbs in your body, don't reduce fats, keep the proper balance of all three, provides the right fuel for your body so you can do these other kind of activities.
Definitely.
As well.
You want to have the right proportions, and if you don't know how to do it, you can see somebody like yourself, you can go see a registered dietitian, find out the right foods that work for your body to make your body work the most efficiently.
Thanks so much. I've learned a lot today. Thanks, Tommy.
Thank you.
Your muscles are the furnace of your body. The more muscle you have, the more calories you burn. You've got to get the metabolism up, and the best way to do it is to put on some lean mass.
An important part of maintaining a healthy weight is exercise. Whether you're doing yoga or weights, enjoy yourself. This ups your metabolism, this ups your digestion rates, it improves clarity of mind. Watch these.
Your muscles are the furnace of your body. The more muscle you have, the more calories you burn. You've got to get the metabolism up, and the best way to do it is to put on some lean mass. That'll help you lose weight and feel a lot better in the process. I'm going to show you an exercise today that builds muscle in a compound way using a lot of different networks in the body, make you feel good, build some strength, and build some healthy fresh tissue to burn more calories. This is called a single dumbbell clean and press. We're starting from the floor, back is flat, abdominals are in. Big breath in, pull it to the shoulder, press it up, back down, keep that back nice and flat as you touch the floor, to the shoulder, and press it up and back down, all the way through. Nice and smooth, one side and then the other. This is a great movement for shoulders, for legs, for back, and for core. It's going to up your metabolism, up your lean mass, and make you feel really good. Till next time, start light and do it right.
Pigeon opens the front of the body and balances the digestive fire. This is designed to open up the hips, stretch the thighs, groin, and back. For effective weight loss, your muscles need to be stimulated and engaged. This position aids in digestion and stretches your entire core. Always make sure your shoulders are square to the front of the room and breathe slowly and deeply through this position.
When we're talking about weight loss, Amrita, you mentioned, you're always talking about teas. Now, you've got a tea here that is kind of bizarre. What is this thing called?
That's a daikon.
A daikon.
A daikon, and it's like, it has a very similar taste to radishes, so you all know the flavor of radishes. They look like giant carrots.
We peeled this one here.
Yeah, that's beautifully done.
We're making a daikon tea.
That daikon tea, so you're going to slice that up.
Yep.
You're going to put the slices in this boiling water here. You'll boil this for a while. You'll drain it into your teacups, and you'll drink it. This will flush the fats from your body. So it's a wonderful aid, it's a blood cleanser, and it flushes fats that we don't need for cardiovascular problems in our systems.
How's that?
Gorgeous.
Okay, I'm just
gorgeous
putting
job.
that in
We
there.
just put that in there, and we'll let this simmer for a while. You'll bring it to a boil, back to a boil, simmer it, strain it.
Like, could I just eat that or no?
You could.
Was that?
Yeah, my dad always has slices of that, like carrot sticks at his meal.
Let that go. Let's get this thing going. That's our salad.
Okay. Here's our beautiful lentil salad.
Okay.
Oops. And I just want to say that this is fantastic served warm or cold.
Okay.
You can take it for lunches, picnics.
This is put a little parsley in there?
Toss the parsley.
Right there and there, okay.
That's gorgeous. The parsley's a part of it and has lots of iron in it, lots of blood cleansers. And then, yeah, great.
Okay.
Thank you. It's gorgeous.
It
gorgeous,
is. It
gorgeous,
smells
gorgeous.
really good too.
That's excellent. Okay. And then do your usual trick, please, for me. Cut the lemons in half.
Trick? It's I squeeze a lemon.
Well, he has a special way.
There's nothing special about
like
it.
This.
It's just a human squeezing a lemon. But anyways, that looks fantastic. We get to now eat all this fantastic food and try the tea. Look forward to trying the tea. We get a chance now to dig into this fantastic food. We added a few things here. Explain what we added.
We've added a few tomatoes with goat's feta and basil. We've added an apple, celery, and walnut salad on red leaf lettuce mixed with greens. And that goes very well with our lentil salad and our whole wheat pita. This is a nicely balanced meal.
Now, if I'm on the cleanse, how does it, because the day one I know you cut out meat.
That's right. Day one you cut out meat. Day two you'd cut out the dairy.
Okay.
Day three you'd cut out the carbs, and you'd be eating whole lettuces, apples, and walnuts. The nuts are an important part of that. There's lemon and olive oil dressing, and we're cutting out caffeine, and we're sipping herbal teas, lemon teas. Wonderful. That's fantastic. We've got one of our root-based teas here. You know, here's the thing that I'm amazed at with this, because I sampled that, you know, while we were waiting around. But this is basically a Jell-O made with fresh fruit,
And the agar-agar is seaweed.
That's right, China grass.
I can't
seaweed.
believe
very
that,
healthy, very
that
nutritious.
made a nice jello and without any sugar, and it's fantastic. I'm gonna just try that.
Some people are afraid when we say it's
lost it.
seaweed, but actually it's got a neutral flavor that just carries the flavors of the fruit juices and fruits you've got in it.
It's a great thing for my kids. I'm going to be giving them this after school because it's called natural sugars rather than dumping all that extra sugar that you get in normal jellos. On the next Ayurvedic Way, we talk to a doctor of natural medicine all about home remedies, what to eat for your body when you're getting a flu or a cold, and how to actually fight that off with the natural products that we have that are grown right in our world here. It's an absolute fascinating episode. Home remedies and the food we eat. Check it out. Let's eat.
All right.